Have you ever wondered what it would be like to travel to another country without the student's visa or been through something similar? That's what we are going to find out about in today's episode. So people, Ammi won a scholarship 40 years ago to study church music in the Hong Kong Baptist University, and that's where this whole story starts. So, Amma, how did you feel when you got to know that you had won the scholarship, that you had been selected?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to get it. So I was very surprised, happy, excited, and at the same time nervous about going. This would be the first time living abroad, and I was the baby of the family too.
Yes, doing pretty much anything for the first time can be super scary for sure. So, how did you deal with the fear of going?
Well, I trusted God even in my fear, and I prayed about the whole journey. So, with each prayer, I felt more at peace and confident as well, although I was going to have to do everything by myself, and that wasn't something I was used to.
I'm sure that change wouldn't have been easy, right? But I don't think anyone could have prepared you for the shocker in the airport, no? What happened?
Oh, it was crazy. So, very first time I set foot in a country, they tell me that I needed the student's visa. And I didn't have that. The problem was that Sri Lankan authorities had told us that we didn't need the student's visa. We could go under the visitor's visa.
Oh no, what a challenge to face, especially when you didn't have anyone with you also. So then what did they do?
They asked me to stay inside a small cubicle until they decided what to do with me.
Wow, I could have only imagined just what you felt.
Obviously, I felt a little afraid and confused about what was happening, but I had nothing to do but wait and watch.
It would have been really upsetting if you had to head back to Sri Lanka, right? So how did you cope with the long wait?
You see, I had no one to talk to also. I mean, we didn't have phones back in the day, so I couldn't call my parents, relatives, and I didn't know anyone in Hong Kong. I read my Bible and prayed, and I found peace in knowing that God's will would be done. It was a moment I had to completely depend on God.
These are moments that really test our faith, I'm sure. So what happened next?
To my relief, they said, I have to get the visa within 3 months of my stay. Thank God, things worked out that way. Felt like a breath of fresh air. And I would like to tell you that it is only Almighty God and only the true and one and only living God can do this for me, and they will also do it for you at your request. But there was another challenge right around the corner.
Oh, I'm so glad you could stay in Hong Kong. But what was this other challenge? Honestly, feels like a roller coaster ride.
Oh yes, very much. The thing is, when I arrived in Hong Kong, my uncle had arranged for some of his friends to pick me up, and some of my college officers were also there. Now, with zero communication, I honestly didn't know if they be there or be gone, as I was really late in coming out.
Oh, that would have been terrible if they weren't there. But even if not, the anxiety you must have felt thinking about it would have been great, no? I mean, who would like to be in a different country the first time and have things like this happen?
Well, I was a little worried. But again, I had to trust God that He'd take good care of me, since I had already experienced God's goodness. With the visa drama, I knew He will never ever fail me.
Wow, I just really don't know what to say. I think it's such a brave and mature way of handling this situation, although you were so young. Okay, so were they still there to pick you up?
Yeah, all of them were there. God was once again so merciful to me. And how kind of them to stay back for 3 hours, right? What patience and commitment to someone they didn't even know. Personally, I felt really touched.
No way, that's really amazing. Got no words really. So whom did you choose to go with?
I had to quickly choose between the college officials and my uncle's friends. So I decided to go with the college officials because my uncle's friends spoke only in Chinese, and I went with them. I'd have taken longer for me to get around college matters. That was all God's wisdom given to me right there.
Smart move, smart move. I am honestly so encouraged. One last thing before we go. Is there anything you'd like to leave with the audience?
Yes, life can be unpredictable. And when it is, we must do what Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us to do. What is to not to lean on our own understanding, but trust God fully. And if we do, we will see Him directing our steps.
That's wonderful. All right, folks, we have come to the end of the first episode of the Journey to Hong Kong. I am sure it has been inspirational. If you liked this, please like, share and subscribe to the channel and await for more inspiration in the coming weeks ahead. Take care. God bless. See you for now.